Watch the proof first. In a fresh basic memory search, the word pnpm finds a note called demo repo convention. That note is not a chat message. It is a Markdown file on disk inside the local memory folder. The note says the demo repository uses pnpm for package management, and it also stores a docs rule for client-facing content. That is the whole promise of this video. AI coding agents are good at writing code, but they usually forget the project once the chat changes. Basic memory gives the agent a local knowledge base it can search, read, and update through MCP. It works with Claude Code, Cursor, Codex, and any client that supports MCP. The current setup stays local when you use local mode. By the end, you will see the memory being written, the Markdown file being created, and the same fact being recalled later without restating it. The problem is simple. Most AI conversations are temporary. You explain the project, make decisions, capture useful context, and then the next session starts cold. Built-in memory helps, but it is usually short preferences, one tool's rules, or a chat history that is hard to inspect. Basic Memory's own explainer says built-in AI memory remembers facts, but not the trajectory of your ideas. It also says your memories cannot be shared across different LLMs. That is the gap. Project knowledge should not live only inside Claude, Cursor, or ChatGPT. It should be something you can open, edit, backup, and search yourself. Basic memory turns the memory layer into regular files, then gives AI tools an MCP interface to those files. So the agent is not guessing from vibes. It can look up the notes you already agreed on and continue from there. Basic memory is a local-first knowledge management system for AI assistants. The repository describes it as persistent knowledge through natural conversations stored in simple Markdown files on your computer. The README says it uses the Model Context Protocol so compatible LLMs can read and write to the local knowledge base. The technical shape is straightforward. Markdown files are the source of truth. A local database indexes them for search. Notes can include observations, relations, tags, and links so the AI can traverse the knowledge graph instead of searching one flat transcript. The source repo is HPL licensed, active, and linked to basicmemory.com and docs.basicmemory.com. The homepage makes the cold promise even clearer. Pick up where you left off in Claude, Codex, Cursor, or anything else, stored as plain text you can read, edit, and keep forever. The local quick start is short, but still worth doing slowly on screen. The docs show 2 install routes. On macOS, Homebrew is listed with brew tap basic machines co/basic memory, then brew install basic memory. The all-platform route uses UV with UV tool install basic memory. After install, verify the command instead of assuming it worked. In this review environment, UVX basic memory version returned basic memory version 0.20.3. That proof matters because docs and packages move. One caveat I found during source review, the README and PyProject say Python 3.12+, while the current Quick Start text says Python 3.13 or higher. Do not turn that into a fight. Use the live docs for your system, install with the supported route, then verify with basic memory version before connecting any coding agent. Now the local proof begins. I created an isolated demo memory folder, not a private project folder, and added a basic memory project named Video Demo. The command output says Project Video Demo added successfully. Then I wrote a safe project note called Demo Repo Convention. The important part is the file. Basic memory created project/demo repo convention.md inside the memory folder. When you open it, the content is normal Markdown. It has an observations section with one fact that the demo repository uses pnpm for package management and one decision that client-facing docs should not include internal operator names. It also has a relations section that links to a setup workflow. This is why local files matter. You can audit the memory. You can edit it. You can delete bad notes. You are not stuck trusting an invisible chat memory. The integration layer is MCP. For Claude Code, the official docs say to install basic memory locally, then run Claude MCP add basic memory MCP. After that, run /MCP inside Claude Code and confirm the tools are available. The same docs explain the roles split nicely. Claude.md tells Claude Code how to work in a project. Basic memory stores the knowledge, decisions, architecture notes, research, and context that do not belong in a static instruction file. Cursor and Codex have their own integration pages too. The Cursor page says basic memory gives Cursor full notes, semantic search, and rich context that outlasts built-in memories. The Codex page says notes created in Codex are available in Claude Code, Cursor, or any MCP client. The setup may vary, but the pattern is the same. Add the MCP server, verify tools, then write or search notes. Here is the first write. The proof file from the write note call returns JSON with title demo repo convention, permalink video demo /project/demo repo convention, file path project/demo repo convention.md, and action created. That is not a mock terminal. It is the actual output from the basic memory CLI tool during this source review. Then the read note proof shows the same content coming back from the knowledge base. This is the part one would slow down for viewers. Do not just say memory works. Show the exact thing the agent wrote, then show the file it wrote to. If the note is wrong, fix the markdown and rerun search. If the note has a secret, delete it and rotate the secret. Basic memory is powerful because it is visible. Visibility also means you have to keep the notes clean. Fresh session recall is where this becomes useful. The search proof asks for pnpm and returns one result, demo repo convention. The matched chunk includes the exact observation from the local Markdown file. The demo repository uses pnpm for package management. The build context proof then pulls that note as the primary result and includes the related observations. In a real Claude Code session, this is the moment you open a new chat and ask, what package manager does this repo use? Or what did we decide about client-facing docs? The agent should not invent an answer. It should search basic memory, read the note, and answer from the stored fact. That is the difference between context window theater and real operational memory. The memory survives the chat because the file survives the chat. This is not just one chat client. The homepage says basic memory works in Claude, Codex, Cursor, or anything else that supports MCP. The Codex docs say notes created in Codex are immediately available in Claude Code, Cursor, Claude Desktop, or any MCP client. The Cursor docs make the same distinction from built-in memories. Cursor's built-in memory is useful for short preferences and rules. Basic memory is for deeper project knowledge, architecture decisions, detailed technical context, and cross-session history. That is the packaging hook for this video. The product is not just another MCP server in a list. It solves a painful coding agent problem. Stop re-explaining the repo. Store the decision once, keep it in Markdown, and let whichever agent you are using search the same knowledge base. There are limits. Local mode is open source and free to use, according to the Quick Start. The homepage also sells basic memory cloud with a trial and monthly pricing, so cloud is optional, not the focus of this tutorial. Your coding agent or model provider may still cost money. Claude Code, Cursor, Codex, and API models all have their own pricing and limits. Also, memory is not magic. Bad notes create bad recall. If you save a messy decision, the agent will confidently reuse the messy decision later. My rule is simple. Store durable facts, project decisions, setup notes, and real troubleshooting outcomes. Do not store secrets. Do not store temporary task progress as if it is permanent truth. If viewers want the next video, I would do a Cursor version, an Obsidian workflow, or a team setup where multiple agents share the same local project memory.